Well, fishers, I'm not going to kid you this week. Mate, the reports are few and far between, I can kid you not. Simply because the weather is just terrible, atrocious, fishing condition-wise, that is. But look, there is a few brave people getting out. You'd almost call them heroes. Dartmouth Dam over the last few days has been quite okay. Surface, or just below the surface on Tassies, Rapalas, that sort of thing, doing quite nicely. Most people are getting their 3 or 4 for a session down there, and that's okay. But look, you'd want to be rugged up, or you want to have a boat with a cabin, some side clears, and what have you in it. And if you can get away with it, a bit of a heater in there too wouldn't go astray. But the brave ones are catching fish. Weir, there's actually been a couple of big trout again come out of it. Didn't hear of any yellow belly this week at all, or any redfin, but some nice trout, a couple of kilo, getting toward trolling, so it's still worth a bit of a look around. If you can get a bit of a break in this weather, it'll be half reasonable down there, I can assure you of that. My whale is getting a bit coloured. Bit of water going into it, starting to rise a little bit, not much, but it is rising a bit. There's still the odd big cod getting caught out of it at the moment, but it's not going crazy, and nothing does go crazy this time of year. We do get some reasonable fish around the area, but we've got to put in a lot of time. But in saying that, the Murrumbidgee River, it looks a bit ordinary at the moment as well, simply because it's all red and coloured from that rain. But the crays should be out in force, so anybody wanting to go out and catch a lobby or two, by all means, go and give it a go, because over the next week or so, it should be great. You'll probably, if we don't get any more rain, you'll probably only get about 4, 5, 6 days of dirty water, then it'll come clear again, depending on whether they release water from the dams or not, but it should take 5 or 6 days anyway to clean up. If we get heavy rain, well, it's going to last a little bit longer than that, but it won't affect the cray fishing, and it also won't affect the bait fishermen who are fishing in the river. Lure fishermen are going to struggle a little bit, and I would have to say it's a bit dirty for lure fishing at the moment, without a doubt. Getting some respectable reports from Blowering, still getting some nice rainbows up there, and fishing off the bank with bait's quite productive, but again, you're going to have to be a bit of a brave person to sit up there of a night time with a big fire gun, and probably be an advantage, and you might catch the odd cod and yellow belly with a bit of luck, but you've got to be super keen. Where the best trout fishing is at the moment is Yukonbean, Jindabyne, Tintingra. Some pretty respectable catches up in those areas, so we're pretty happy with that. Again, harsh conditions, but some pretty respectable fish. And most blokes up there will get their 5 or 6 for the day, or even better catches if you're going to stay out the full day. And when I say 5 or 6, that's usually a morning or an afternoon session. And with this type of condition, that's probably all most people are willing to put in. Talbingo's been a little bit dead, nothing much happening there. Burrinjuck, I'm still getting good reports from Burrinjuck. Small yabbies, shrimp if you've got any frozen shrimp left over from the summertime, worms around the timber, doing really well. Mainly yellow belly, haven't heard of any cod, and I haven't heard of too many getting caught on the troll either. So as you can see, we've got a bit of activity around us, but look, I wouldn't blame anybody for not putting in the effort at the moment. Give it another few days, a week or so, we might get a bit of sunny weather, and it'll kick right into gear again, and it'll be quite easy to handle. So this is a Compleat Anglers Fishing Report, and we'll catch you again next week.